I fear that it's quite controversial having a spooky season mug whilst doing a festive haul, but I'm not going to lie to you, I have been off YouTube for about over a week now, I think. I'd been promising Christmas hauls and Christmas content after I'd done the amazing inspirations and bench trip, and I got struck down with this horrendous virus, cold, flu, whatever's going around. Now, I probably sound much worse than I am. I'm literally on the mend. I've just made a honey and lemon because I actually feel like Adele when she's on the stage and she's like, can I just take a minute to have my hot honey? But apparently this helps, and I feel that it is like, it's quite a, what do you call it? Like a herbal remedy, I think we're going to call it. Sorry, I've got lipstick all the way around, so that's a bit messy. But can we cope that the sunshine's come on for the haul? Absolutely love that. So yeah, I'm hoping I don't cough during this video because I've literally not stopped coughing. I haven't had like a chest infection or anything, or it hasn't gone to bronchitis like it usually would. It's been more of like just an annoying virus, I think. But yeah, anyway, life story over because you've come on here to watch a unboxing of my Unreal pieces from Next Home. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a very small snippet. There is a lot to get through, so I would suggest you also getting a mug of choice, probably more of a festive one for this kind of video, not so much a spooky one like I have. I've got so many pieces. Now Next Home, as you know, I like to be transparent, kindly sent me all of these pieces, so very excited to share with you. Apart from these, I know, the audacity, I actually bought these myself, woo, big woo. No, I actually worked with Next Home last year, and I loved creating Christmas content for them, and when they reached out I was like, oh my god, yeah, because I love Next Home and I love the pieces that they have this year anyway, and I was going to buy them. But the only piece they couldn't send me out, which I asked for and they kindly were going to give me, was these. They were sold out online, so I was like, no, like I need these. So I went into store this morning and purchased them because I honestly think they're amazing. Now, in terms of like potpourri, I think it's a bit antiquacky, I'm not going to lie, but if it's in a snowman shape, then best believe I'll be buying it. And I feel like it'd look gorgeous in that like marble tray I've got, because I quite like that when you have like a staple piece and then like per season change it up like the little pieces of decor. Like I feel like they need to do like, oh no, they did do pumpkins. Sorry, they did pumpkins, but you know, the face on it's super cute. I'll show you my other little smelly as well before I get into the big pieces. So I always say to have like a seasonal signature scent. I think you should have a signature scent all year round, but especially during the seasonal period. And I found this. Now last year I actually got their candle range and it was unbelievable. But I've become more of a diffuser girl this year, as you can see. That one's from Primark Home. It's unreal. I think it was 20 quid. It has lasted so long. The smell is unbelievable. That's more of like a masculine scent, but I want something more festive. So this is cinnamon, maple and nutmeg. It does say big gingerbread though. Is that maybe that's the sense that collate to make a gingerbread, but I'm really excited. They haven't smelt it yet, but I just love the little ceramic house that it comes in. I think it's dead sweet. These are another like must-have piece. As soon as I seen them, I was like, they are given Itchendorf. If you don't know what the brand Itchendorf is, then please get to know. It's dead funny because about 3-4 years ago, I did a TikTok in HomeSense, and I was like, oh my god, I have found and sourced a real Itchendorf jug. It was £20. I had to get it. It had a little reindeer on, still got it now, and the handle has a tree on it, and everyone was like, what's that? And now everybody wants to get the dupes. Anthropology are bringing them out, everyone's bringing them out, but these are iconic. I actually haven't seen these because I've heard mixed reviews, you know, because they are very like, what's the word, like delicate. Because they are so delicate, people are saying like when they're washing them or putting a drink in them, they are like getting broken, and I understand that because actually I've never put anything in the Itchendorf jug, which is quite embarrassing. But these are clever because they're the double walled ones, but they leave the gap so there's no drink in that section, which I think is really clever. And I think, was it online I seen it? Oh no, here, see the way they put the orange juice there to show? I think online they had a hot chocolate, but I thought, oh my god, yeah, I'm so putting the hot chocolate. I think you can do hot drinks. I hope you can, because that's why I bought them. Or maybe like an iced matcha in there over the festive period. I'd like to start making like maple matcha now. It's that time of season. I wonder if Blank Street are going to start bringing them back out. I'm not sure, but I got 2 of those. I wish I'd have got 4, but I didn't want to be cheeky because Next were gifting me them, so I'll go back and get another 2. One of my favourite things to do at Christmas is the table, and I really want to create a very Nordic winter wonderland scheme this year. I think flow in a house during Christmas is like the way forward. I think it creates a real luxe feeling, and in our living room we do a winter wonderland, and then in our like extension part we do Nordic, but it's very open plan, so I feel like you can just like walk through like the winter village as such. So I want to make the table very like a winter looks village. I've got a vision in my head, but yeah, all will be revealed. I am going to do a styling video of all this, by the way, over on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not already following me at fenloninteriors, this is, you can tell I'm not well, I've got brain like fog. Fenloninteriors, that's how you say my name. Anyway, this is a table runner. It's got gorgeous little like bubble trees on the end. I think that's really lovely. You'll get it in the large and the small. We've actually just got a new dining table. If you haven't seen that unboxing, please go and check it out. It's gorgeous, and it's walnut. So I feel like the walnut against like the Winter Wonderland white will just look so sophisticated. So I wanted to go for like a very tree vibe, because that's like a winter village, would you not think? I might put some houses, didn't get actual houses from next, but I'm sure I'll find them somewhere. I got these placemats as well, so I feel like them together will look really nice with that little slight essence of green, because I don't want it to all look, I want that little Nordic vibe. I don't want it to all look like Winter Wonderlandy with that hint of green. I just think they're gorgeous. So they're a set of 4. I mean, to be fair, there is only 3 of us, but you know, it's a 4 place table. And then next I got this. I'd love to actually host like a little Christmas breakfast. I might just do that anyway with like festive croissants. Not that I'm gonna make them. I'm like Pinterest dream to do a Christmas like feast / afternoon tea. But how cute would that be? Like, I feel like I'd like to get the girls round, but I'm not being funny. We can never like find a date that works for us all. So I fear that that's just never gonna happen. I've accepted my fate. But how cute is this? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I used about 700 million pieces, but I just wanted to show you the finish. Oh, I thought it's given more of an oak as opposed to a walnut. Ugh, we've just got a walnut table. I mean, I'm not opposed to mixing woods, but I did want more walnut, because let me show you this one. Can't see how cool this is until I unbox it. It's a platter with light up Christmas trees. I feel like if you're a pro like charcuterie board / cheese board connoisseur, see, that's a lot more walnutty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Right, let me get the trees out. So they do need batteries. I haven't got them just yet, sorry. But I feel like, imagine a little TikTok doing your charcuterie on this. Our Christmas table is going to be elite. Can you see like the Winter Wonderland village? I feel like, you know what'd be so cool? To do like a cake that's like a house, and then like put ice and sugar on so it's like snowy, and the theme is coming alive. Can you see the vision? I'm sorry, but Next Home this year is a lead. Like, who'd have... Do you know what I love about Next Home as well? You know when like you buy things from places and then you see them elsewhere and you're like, oh, that's so similar. I feel like with Next, they must make the pieces in-house, I think, because I don't actually see copy and paste, you know, like where they like go to suppliers and get the pieces. I don't see that, and I like that. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to put these on the table, but I do love the Winter Wonderland theme. I think that's just like a very basic theme, you know, like traditional and Winter Wonderland. I feel like if you just like bought a new home, if you don't want to jump on a trend, I'd always opt for either or. Especially, you know, you're going to get pieces every single year. It's not going to age, and you don't have to follow a trend and keep up with it like I did candy cane during lockdown and regret it ever so much. These are the snowflakes, aren't they gorgeous? They're not even like, they're like embossed engraved.
Sorry, I'll go. You keep filming.
Okay. Honestly, you just can't get the staff anymore. I feel like I need to put like a thing on my WhatsApp that's like Elliot's filming. But yeah, they're the coasters. I think I've just spoke about them. I don't know where I was up to. Then keeping up with the tree theme, I got these fabulous side plates. Got 4 of them. They come in a pack of 2. They are so cute. They match the actual placemats perfectly. Look at those. How gorgeous are they? They are so... I love anything like that. I just love Christmas. I just love Christmas. But the only problem with that is there wasn't actually a full dining set. Like usually you'd find like a 20-piece dining set, but they didn't have them for this, which I was a bit disappointed by. But in terms of affordability, if you are trying to do like a Christmas table on a budget, we already have loads of just like plain white dining tableware. So I feel like just putting those in me bigger plates just adds a little bit of a subtle touch and nod to Christmas without going overboard, which I like, because I feel like that is always a lot more like sleek and classy and chic. So if you are thinking of doing a tablescape, don't want to spend a fortune, I'd always opt for side plates just to give it that like festive touch, but it's just not a lot, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? I've got brain fog at the minute, so I could be talking gibberish. I feel like I'm going back on my words because I was like, you need to do like the full like theme, walk through the house, and then she picks up gingerbread tea towels. But I love them. They're given that like beige. It's so me. It's very neutral, very beige, and I just think they're so cute. Like all the tufted like terry tarlin. I do love terry tarlin, but super soft as well. You know, sometimes when you get tea towels and they feel like plastic, the next ones are amazing. Like they're such good quality, and yeah, I just can't stop touching them. If you did this in a full blanket, I would have that wrapped around me now. Imagine a terry towel and gingerbread blanket. Next, think about it for next year. Thank me later. Speaking of soft blankets, before I get into the decor, they actually have an amazing collection of pyjamas. I got an unreal pair last year. Everyone asked me where they were from. They sold out. Not that I sold them out. I just mean they were that popular that they sold out. They were like white, like flannel, but like had like robins on. They were gorgeous. They were so soft. And this year I got these. I'll stand up and show you. So it's like these trucker, like, how cute are they? Tartan pants. I feel like they are just so cool, and I find it to be very, very cold at this time of season. And I don't know about you, but I'm really like fabric fuzzy. I feel like it's that time of the year where like you're not wanting to put the heating on and you're trying so like much to not. And my mum's always like, have you got another layer on? And I'm like, I just like to feel like free and like light. I hate like 7,000 layers on, and I just feel like encased and claustrophobic. So I feel like I like to have one thing on, and because that is nice and it's like thick, but like not like thick where it's itchy and like, you know, that feeling on your body, I hate it. It's just like a really nice, I just love them. And I love obviously the way like the truck is the same as the pants, and I just think they're dead cool. And I love as well, if you are obviously a family, they do the family range. So this comes in women's, men's, children's, pets, all stuff like that, baby. And I think that's really cute if you're getting like family pictures. What I will say though is this a Scouse thing? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. If you are doing a family photo and you make your fella wear pyjamas, nothing gives me the ick more. I'm sorry, it's going to be a controversial opinion. I'm really sorry. It's not for me. If my fella dared match pyjamas with me, I would feel horrified. Like, I would, if he asked me to, I would be like, oh, no, sorry. Like, no, that's not a thing. I feel like, I don't know if it's a Scouse thing though, because you will see a full family pyjama picture. Best believe there'll be a lad in the end in Monterex and slides. But that's the vibe. Like, I'm sorry, I can't cope with it. So yeah, if you're getting the family pyjamas, maybe just get them for you and the kids. It's just, it's not for me. I'm sorry, it's not for me. I've had the stuff that I think's cute. You wouldn't believe, like I'm 27 and still living at home. It's a Christmas countdown. Now, unfortunately, Santa doesn't come to our house anymore. I'm too old for that, unfortunately. But there's still no harm in counting down to the big guy's arrival, do you know what I mean? And especially in style, because how cute is that? I'm sorry, that's sick. Like, and you get to move it from the back. It also lights up. I probably should have like prepared batteries for this haul, but how adorable is that? And I feel like styling as well. Like, there's nothing worse than when there's like a big ugly. That is so sick. Obviously, it will be straight, so but standard it moves. I feel like styled like there with like a garland or like in your fireplace or something would look dead sweet. I just love really like chic countdown to Christmas. Like, you know what I'm obsessed with as well? I feel like my auntie will be watching this video. She has the most iconic Christmas countdown ever. And when I was younger, she still got it. It was from Costco years ago. So you're talking about 20 odd years ago. And I got one like years later from Costco, but it's just not the same. It's like given like downgrade version. It's like a box with like Santa's workshop in it, and it's got like all the countdown in it. And it's one of my favourite like prized possessions like that she owns, if that makes sense. She's probably watching this thinking that I don't even know what, like, remember it, but I just love it, and it's just boss. So yeah, if it could be a family heirloom, I feel like that could be his. She probably doesn't realise my obsession with it, but it's like Santa's workshop, and then you take out like bits for the workshop, like it's like little like swingy hangy decorative ornaments that you're swinging. It's just boss. So if anyone ever sees that in Costco, can you give me a heads up, because I really want it. Like, that would be like my dream to find that. I might actually go on Vintage, you know. Do you reckon they'll have it? I'm gonna look and get back to you. Onto the decor pieces. Now, I haven't really been into the bow trend that much. Subtly, but not like overly. But next home, I've done it amazingly. Like, I feel like Doing the both theme in a chic manner is difficult, and I just love this gorgeous bronze tree with the little bow on. They've done cushion ranges, obviously they do Rocket St George on there now, they've brought out a beautiful Christmas collection. There's some amazing pieces, but I really love this metal tree. I feel like what I love to do is you see bits like that, replacing them. So like during the seasonal period, like I could put that in a tray. By the way, there is a tray that is meant to be there, but I still haven't unboxed everything that I took to my masterclass that I hosted last week. I know, it went amazing. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But anyway, yeah, I just think that's really lovely to like swap and mix about. And even for a little coffee table as well, I think that's just gorgeous little piece of style, and I just love the little ribbon. It gives sort of that traditional edge about it, which I was really lucky to work with Next Home last year. It really was a dream come true. I got to do Christmas trees with them. It was just insane. And I did go for this like Nordic inspired boucle. They did have loads of Nordic last year. I don't feel like it is as much this year, which is a shame because I feel like it's still a big trend. But I fell in love with these. I did actually get boucle Christmas trees in the white last year, and I thought these are going to be great fillers because I love a tree where you can't see the tree. I am that girl. I don't want you to be able to see the tree. I just want pure decor. And I feel like there was a lot, but there wasn't enough. So I feel like just adding bits like these into it is just perfect. And I feel like next, like, Christmas decorations are so reasonably priced as well. I can't speak. Still on Christmas decorations for the tree as well are these paper ones. I love paper decorations. I've got tons from like H&M. I've also got loads that I got with Next last year. And these are them. And here's one I made earlier. How fab is that? Do you know what I love as well for storage purpose? Velcro. Literally away like that. Nothing worse when you've got tons of glass baubles, and storage is obviously hard, especially at Christmas. So having paper baubles are just brilliant to just fold away, store, and they're just in a little pile then. Now if you are looking for actual storage for your glass baubles, Home & Bargain and Amazon do an amazing box that I've got where you stack each bauble into like a big red box. They're amazing. Hope you've got them again this year. If not, definitely check out Amazon. I'll link it below. And then finally, you're probably wondering what the hell is that? And it is a Christmas tree, believe it or not. And it's made solely out of paper. So this is literally an unveiling. I haven't yet made it. I know which piece goes where. So this is the base. So I'm going to put it by the side of me because apparently it's 4.5 foot and I'm about 5'7". And then this is the next piece, I think. How do you do this? Oh, here we are. Again, this is great because if you are stuck for space and you do still want that Christmas vibe, if you've got like maybe like a studio apartment, I think this would be so cool and quirky. So this is the second piece. I feel like I really have saved the best to last. So that just slots into that base, if that makes sense, she says. Oh, how can you start? No, you can actually start seeing that. That's hilarious. And then this is the final, like, no use, that's hilarious. Can you see that? So I'm like 5'7", 5'8". This is where it's going up to. Isn't that so cool? I think that's it's so iconic. I feel like, as I said, if you've got like a cool, quirky, like New York style apartment, just want like something, a vibe like that in the corner. You could even put like, don't know, like little lights on it, or maybe earrings as like decor or something, just like dead chic. I don't know, but I feel like something wrapped around it even. That could be a huge vibe. Well, it's definitely going to be a huge vibe in our house because I'm literally putting it in the hallway. Little design. No one knows this, by the way, but they're going to find out when they watch this video. But I feel like that in the hallway would be so sick. I really did save the best piece to last because that is just, that is so cool. So yeah, they are all the pieces that I got from Next Home. The collection this year is honestly so beautiful, as you've just seen from all the pieces that I've got. I am going to be doing a lot of styling videos over on my other socials, TikTok and Instagram, like my tablescapes, sideboard styling, all bits like that. So if you do want to see how I actually style these pieces in my home, definitely make sure to follow me. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this Christmas haul. I know we're only in October, but when you see it, you have to get it. Like I said, them snowmen already sold out online, which is insane. It has got me really in the mood for the festive season. I have started sprinkling a few festive videos your way, but there is so many coming. I've got amazing events lined up this week and tons more hauls as well, as showcasing my finished finalised Christmas tree, which I'm slightly nervous about because I'm struggling to find pieces for it. If you're on my Instagram, you'll know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any home interior and Christmas content coming your way. And I will catch you on my next video. Bye.